Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. In yesterday's video, we talked about the potential of a slightly larger and extended wave 2 here, which could rally a little further into resistance. The resistance area that I gave you is between 28,550 and 29,500, whereas I highlighted that a more reliable wave 2 should go at least to the 50% retracement level. That happened potentially here overnight. We're going to talk a little bit about that. Overall, the yellow wave count is still here in control and still the overall focus of my analysis. So I would like to still see a C wave to the downside. Now, if the market does something else, that's fine. That's fine. We let the market tell us what's going on here, and then we develop suitable setups based on it. But the short trade setup, or you could say the resistance area that we put onto the chart, I mean, if you use it as a short trade area or not, that's entirely up to you. But the the overall resistance area I gave you here for circle wave 2, which could lead to a third wave breakdown, already shows that the market reacts to it. So at least, at least we have some promising developments here. Now we need to say that obviously Bitcoin has been extremely resilient, extremely resilient, while a lot of altcoins are following the forecast and are selling off. Ether has been selling off, We just still need to be on our toes here. So Bitcoin is definitely keeping us on our toes. When we discuss a microstructure here, especially in this range, you need to be aware that Bitcoin can still surprise. Bitcoin has not yet confirmed a breakdown in the C wave. It always started it, but the bulls have taken back control. But the bulls are also not strong enough to give us a clear 5-wave structure to the upside, or to give us a clear impulse to the upside, which would be even better than just a diagonal, for example. So I have put on the chart here what we would need to see to at least have a first indication that here on the 11th of September, a lasting low has been established. So that would be a 5-wave move to the upside here in the white wave count. We haven't even seen wave 4. Okay, so I cannot even, we can entertain the idea a little bit, but there's not really any point until we only, as long as we only have 3 waves up. So therefore, the yellow wave count for me is still in control. The yellow wave count indicates that the Bitcoin price topped in a B wave that was on Monday. And we're now mainly exploring the idea that we could be in the C wave to the downside. This C wave should reach the area between 22 and 24K, and somewhere there, we have a chance for a reversal. Bitcoin always has a chance for a reversal, but what we're watching here are the most likely roadmaps, basically, for the price. And the Elliott Wave method also tells us when we have to change our perspective. While Elliott Wave, to a degree, is subjective, the Fibonacci levels are not. So the main Fib level, the main pivot that we are observing here, that's the $29,500 level, absolute key level, because a break above that level would make the yellow wave count less likely. Okay, it's not impossible for the yellow wave count still to work out. But for example, what could play out is a reset of the B wave a little higher. So that's that's also possible. So at the moment we are exploring the idea if this B wave indeed topped, Bitcoin came down in circle wave 1 here. This was on Monday. Circle wave 1 of wave C. And then we had a wave 2. The wave 2 might be complete. Yesterday I gave you my view that in this wave 2 an ABC structure might be playing out. So let's go to the 30-minute chart. So on the 30-minute chart, we discussed yesterday that the move up here was just in 3 waves. So it could have been wave 2 already, but the thing is, the move down looked corrective as well. So I could not yet confirm the beginning of the 3rd wave. So therefore, the idea was that we could extend the C wave a little higher. Then throughout the day, we saw this sideways action just below the 38.2 retracement. That indicated that the B wave was unfolding as a triangle. And I gave you my view in the last video that we could break out here to the upside in a C wave. This is exactly what happened. And we had a reaction to the area between the 50% retracement level and the 61.8 retracement between 28,820 and 29,100. So at the moment, this starts to look promising because the price on the way down has taken out the previous swing low. But at the moment, with Bitcoin, I'm like, okay, I only believe it when I see it. So we need extended proof here because Bitcoin, the bears have tried to take control so many times and they have failed in recent weeks. So I would not be surprised if this extends higher. And if it does, it might just need a recount here, maybe just the B wave here. So the C wave can certainly still push higher. I mean, a break below this swing low from yesterday is definitely a good step to suggest the third wave might be ongoing. But I would really like to see a break below 28,090, this swing low from Tuesday, to really get additional confirmation that this third wave to the downside is playing out. Because this could still extend higher. I mean, this could turn into some kind of a C wave diagonal, so that's still possible. To keep it very simple, what I would say is against the 78.6 retracement level at 29,500, that's where the level that we can focus down against. Yeah, we can focus on the downside against that key level. We need to give it a little bit of space. Yeah, Bitcoin is just in that price range here at the moment where it can always surprise. So we don't want to be surprised. So we just want to give it a little bit of space. We need to understand that Bitcoin needs that space at the moment. And only above 29,500, the assumption of the yellow wave count just needs re-evaluation. So at the moment for today, I'm observing if we can break below those support levels here. The micro supports then take out the wave 1 low, which was at 27,670. Yeah, circle wave 1 from Monday. And then ideally, we're getting closer towards the 26K level, which is critical support. And then from there, we should eventually go lower. But again, Bitcoin has been extremely resilient. It's been extremely difficult. So it's worth to just be prepared for a lot of different scenarios. Be on your toes in this area. And however, this is an ideal setup for the bears, again, to try to take control. The last few times the bearish setups worked, but the bulls took back control quite quickly. So they worked initially, but then we had extended rallies again. Not necessarily anything impulsive, but that might happen here again, where the bears show some strength first, but then the bulls show that they are still there. So it's impressive. I mean, a lot of the altcoins aren't doing that. Ether isn't really doing that. So yeah, just be on your toes here. And I think this analysis gives you all the key levels to watch. Over the coming weeks, we should still move into the region between 22 and 24K. And that assumption is currently still valid, especially as long as we're holding below $29,500. Yeah, that's my update about Bitcoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, if you're interested in stocks and S&P 500 analysis, then check out our stocks and S&P service. You can find the link in the description. And have a great day. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.